बड़ सुख पाकर ये मंत्र पढ़कर ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षयमामृतात् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनापधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम. Please keep this meditation with you and try to do some meditation in the mornings. Try to feel that energy within yourself and share that energy with others. Today's announcement, my brother Dwarka and his family, they have provided Preeti Bhoj for everyone today. Dwarka is celebrating his birthday on Wednesday, and the other brother is celebrating his big birthday soon after. That's Robin. Lakshmi Sabha sale today in the banquet hall, bake sale, coffee, tea and so forth are there. Next. Food drive for the Philippines, clothes and food drive for the Philippines. We are asking people to please, there are boxes downstairs, see what you can do to help. Gita Jayanti is on Thursday, December 12th. Puja starts at 7 p.m. Gita Jayanti, Puja starts at 7 p.m. We have seniors meeting next. Next. We have a Montessori school and toddlers program. We have quite a bit of students. We can still take some more. You should come and see them. Next. Sangeet classes goes on every time. That's it. Now, the city of Markham is holding a special meeting on Monday, December 2nd at the Hilton Suites Hotel in Markham at 7 o'clock. This meeting is for a funding plan to bring the NHL-style arena to Markham that seats 20,000 people. And perhaps this facility could be used for Diwali or Navratri programs. So we are asking residents who are in Markham to please attend that meeting if they can and support this project. Vishnu Mandir is behind the project. Our representative is Bulesh Lodhia. And so we are asking all of you to please support the project as much as possible and see how best you can help. Now, I think that's it. Now we are going to have a Preeti Bhoj and then Prasad. We have with us here Mr. Ram Dilawri. I'll talk more about him. Ramji, I'll talk more about you just now when the minister comes. Can you stand up, Ramji, so that people can see you? This is a gentleman who's giving us the tower at the back there. This is Mr. Ram Dilawri. He's from Acura Honda. He's from the same place with the minister that is coming soon, Achaji. We'll talk more about you just now, Ram. Okay. You want to say something? No. Those who are prashad to have it, please do so. Bhajan. We have Mr. Naresh Kumarji, who has come all the way from India. He is the gentleman who is creating the 50 feet Hanumanji for us. He's here with us. आप कहाँ जाएंगे? आप कुछ बोलेंगे? बोलिए कुछ. माइक दे दो. आप बोल दीजिए कि कैसे होता है, कैसे.
ये सौभाग्य की बात है मेरे लिए.
आप अंग्रेजी में बोल सकेंगे?
It's my pleasure to be here to create 51 feet Hanumanji statue for Vishnu Mandir.
ठीक है? Can you all hear it? बोलिए फिर.
We are creating 51 feet Hanumanji statue here. Standing posture.
और मॉडल आया कि नहीं आया?
मॉडल नहीं आया.
मॉडल नहीं आया. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं है.
आ जाएगा.
He has done, he is doing 600 feet Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Murti in India. This gentleman is doing it, 600 feet. Also, he has done Ganesh Murti, big in all over, Durga Murti in Mauritius. How?
Mauritius, we have done 108 feet Shiv statue, 108 feet Durga Mata.
आगे नीचे
Durga Mata statue, 108 feet Hanumanji statue, Jakhu Mandir, Simla, and now 51 feet
in North America. Is this the first Murti in North America?
This is the first Murti in North America, sir.
There you are. So from this you'll get more Murtis. So he just came on Friday night and he's going back tonight. And we had a meeting yesterday with those concerned about doing this Murti, and the structural engineer, the civil engineer, other people who were involved. And so the Murti will be here if things go according to plan. His workmen should be here around March, April. And the Murti, once his workmen are here, the Murti will be finished in 3 months' time. Am I right?
Right.
So this is where the schedule is, and hopefully, we can always plan. But the only person to make it happen is Hanumanji. If Hanumanji wants it to happen, it will happen. If Hanumanji doesn't want it to happen, it will not happen. So we'd like to, आपको हम बहुत स्वागत करता हूँ कि आप हमारा इतना दूर आया.
Thank you, sir.
अच्छा जी, बैठिए. So we're very, very pleased to have him here with us, and he's a guest of of Bulish and Chuck Lodia. So we're very pleased about that. Now we are going to go Sitaram, Sitaram, and
Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram kahiye, jahi bedi rakhe Ram, tahi bedi rahiye. Sitaram, मुख में हो राम राम से महात राम तेरे साथ में विधि का विधान जान हानि लाभ सही है. सीताराम सीताराम बिना बीमार को फिर मान नहीं पाएगा. होगा प्यारी वही जोशी राम जी को पाएगा. हर आशा प्यार काम करती रही है. सीताराम सीताराम जिंदगी के तार सो बात दीननाथ के जो मेरा के चाहे जो बने विवाद के. धन्यवाद निर्विवाद राम राम कहिए. सीताराम सीताराम आशा एक राम जी से दूसरी आशा छोड़ दे. आशा एक राम जी से दूसरी नात छोड़ दे. साधु संग राम रंग अंग अंग रंगिए. राम रस प्यार प्यारे राम रस भरिए. सारी विधि राधेरा सारी विधि रहिए. सीताराम सीताराम.
Sri before we say Sri Radhe, we'd like to welcome one of the most powerful. We have 2 ministers here with us today. We want, first of all, welcome the Right Honorable Jason Kenney, who was the Minister of Immigration. Now he's Minister of Multiculturalism and Social something. He's Minister of everything. Before they want anything, they go. His ministry is $40 billion, half the GDP of Canada. So we really, really like to welcome. He's a friend of our community, and we. Panil Bhoj, can we get the relevant people to come up here, please? I sent the Honourable, and of course, our Minister from Richmond Hill, Minister Do I know the name? Meningakis. I know. But I just was going to tease you because of the little thing I made at Diwali dinner about 2 years ago. Minister Kostas Meningakis, who was here, was a member of parliament and became a parliamentary secretary. Now he's a junior minister of immigration, right?
Parliamentary secretary.
Parliament, okay. So parliamentary secretary, okay. So we are very pleased that he has risen up among the ranks, and he's here with us also. But I just wrote Minister Kenny 2 days ago and asked him if he is in Toronto, if he can come and grace this occasion. And I did not use any strings from anyone else. I said, try my own. And here, the minister is here with us, and I'm very, very pleased with him. As you know, this minister, the minister is loved by our community. And the reason why I asked the minister to come today is because I want him to do a presentation to my brother. My brother, I don't know, can somebody get him to come, please? Is anyone outside it listening? Yeah. Oh, here he is. Oh, there he is. Now you. Before the minister say a few words to us, I would like him to present to Robin. Robin is going to be 70, and he has worked extremely hard in this temple. If no one knows, they don't come to me anymore, they go to him now to find out. When they want to complain about me, they go to him. But if they haven't said anything good, they do not go to him. Only complaints. So every time I was in Guyana, minister, so I just called to find how he was. First he said, you know, what you did was wrong. First words. I said, excuse me. I'm just calling to find how you all are. Anyhow, something about it. Executives and so forth, anyhow. So when they complain about me, they go to him. Anything that is bad. But whatever, anything, maybe I don't do anything good, so I don't hear from him. So, so here he is. He has worked extremely, extremely hard in our temple. I usually, I'm not nice to him when things are not going my way. This morning I talked about tolerance, but when it comes to him, I have no tolerance. And so this is the truth. But without him, this temple would not be here today, I can tell you that. Without him, this temple, Vishnu temple would not be here without him. He has been the soul and the heart of this temple and has worked extremely hard. So today, Minister, I would like you to present to him this plaque. So, Annie, come. This is his dear wife too. Come here. Mr. Ramdilari is giving us the tower on top there. He has given us an installment for the tower of $50,000. Oh. So the rest of the chapter is good for Thanks, Minister. I will now ask the Minister to speak to us.
Namaste. Thank you very much, Panditji. Dr. Panditji, or I call Swamiji. Thank you very much, as always, to be back in my Hindu home at Vishnu Mandir. Thank you. And thank you. It was wonderful to recognize with you your brother. This is between this family have done so much for the community. And I know that when you grew up in Guyana, you probably didn't imagine where fate would take you.
Right.
Here to this amazing land of opportunity. And the story of your family is the story of Canada, of coming here, undoubtedly going through many trials and tribulations, adversity, but working hard and having a sense of hope and a sense of generosity of spirit. And that is what your family has incarnated in the contributions you've made to the establishment of this mandir and its flourishing to the point where I can say this is, without a doubt, one of the most vital and remarkable Hindu communities anywhere in Canada. This place, the Wall of Peace, with the memorial to Canada's war dead, to the multimedia presentation on Hindu civilization, to all of the community outreach. When I, in the Hindu tradition, you don't have like the Christians do, bishops or cardinals. But when I think who's the Canadian bishop or cardinal of the Hindus, I think it's Dr. Dubey. And so, really, this is a remarkable place, and you have brought your particular school of Hinduism to us in a way that is translated into Canada, Canadian culture, in your outreach, in this seniors' home, taking care of our seniors and honoring them in a way that is familiar to them. And so many things that you've done. So, Robin, thank you for being a co-worker with your amazing brother in this. I'm delighted to be here with your Member of Parliament, Kostas Panigakis. Not that it matters, but my department now, I think it's called
Multiculturalism.
Employment and Social Development.
And multiculturalism.
And multiculturalism. The employment and social development part it's actually $120 billion and 40% of the government. But for me, the more important part is the little multiculturalism bit, because that's where I get to work with all of our cultural communities, including this one. I was so delighted to be with some of you, including Dr. Panditji, at the
International.
It's now an international Diwali celebration. It wasn't just international, it was an international Diwali celebration with the Prime Minister in Mississauga recently, where we had thousands of people. And, we've almost begun taking these things for granted, but is there any other country in the world where, I don't know, the Hindus are less than 1% of our population?
Right.
Is there any other country in the world where Hindus are less than 1% of the population, where the head of government, the Prime Minister, comes to celebrate Diwali every single year as a Canadian national celebration? It's amazing. And I also want to thank you, G, for my fellow Calgarian, for your generous contribution to the further embellishment of this Mandir, this place of prayer, of worship, of devotion, a school of virtue, where you will continue to develop the kind of virtues which are the part of this ancient Hindu tradition, but which are also essential to building Canada. So thank you, Panditji, thank you to your brother, thank you for your generosity. Jai Ho.
Jai Ho.
I would like to take a shot at my grandson.
Oh, yeah. Next generation. Huh?
Yeah. So who knows what heights you go to. So maybe when you go higher and higher, in political life, and we can always speculate.
What's his name? Oh, all right. Is he the next pundit?
There you are.
Oh, he likes you.
Look at me. There you are.
I think he's.
Yeah.
He has a very spiritual disposition.
Thank you, Minister, for your kind words. And as you know, you're always welcome. This is home for you. So many years ago, you've been coming here, and we've always treated you with all honor and respect. And I'm very happy to know that you're here to present to my brother, It's Black, and also from Mr. Dilawi. I'd like Kostas to say a few words. Kostas, would you like to say a few words, please? Yes, please come on. Kostas is our member of Parliament, so we cannot not have him say a few words here for us. And you are rising up the ranks too, so we'll see how far you go.
Thank you, Dr. Dubey. Namaste, everyone. It's an honor and a privilege to be here again in this beautiful place of worship, and it's always a privilege to be here with the Honourable Minister of Employment and Social Development and Minister of Multiculturalism Canada, Jason Kenney, who, by the way, is a person who travels this country from coast to coast to coast each and every week throughout the year. His home is Calgary. Calgary is the city that sees him the least. I have to say this about the minister. The minister is a person who's reached out to the multicultural community.
That's right.
He has listened to us, but he has also heard, and I think it speaks volumes when he stands here before us, the minister of a ministry that is $120 billion of the Canadian budget, 40%, and he says the most important part done here for the Vishnu Mandir community. I know that your brother is a giant in the Hindu community and throughout Canada, and certainly a giant here in Richmond Hill. But behind every great man is another great man, and you are his brother, so it speaks volumes about your family. Thank you so much. And thank you, sir, for your generosity. Really appreciate it. One small correction, it does matter. I like the title Junior Minister, but that's not it. I'm actually Parliamentary Secretary for Citizenship
Same
and
thing, sir.
Immigration.
To us, you're a minister.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. So thank you all so very, very much.
Thank you, Costas. It's a pleasure always to have you here with us. Minister, you have 5 minutes more? We can just do our teen in 5 minutes. Shri Radhe Govinda Bhajo Mana Shri Radhe Radhe
Shri Radhe Govinda Bhajo Mana Shri Radhe.
Shri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe Bolo Shri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe
Shri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe.
Shri Radhe Govinda Bhajo Mana Shri Radhe
Shri Radhe Govinda Bhajo Mana Shri Radhe.
Vrindavan mein
Radhe Radhe
Vrindavan mein
Radhe Radhe
Nandagaon mein
Radhe Radhe
Nandagaon mein
Radhe Radhe
Vrindavan mein
Radhe Radhe
Vrindavan mein
Radhe Radhe
Vishnuvadan mein
Radhe Radhe
Vishnuvadan mein
Radhe Radhe
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 Radhe
Radhe
Radhe
Radhe
Radhe Radhe
Radhe Radhe
Radhe Radhe
Radhe Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. We have with us Colonel Nuns. He's a gentleman who is responsible for the park outside, and you've met him many times, but just like to recognize him and all the hard work that he has done to go and twist people's arms to get money, since the government of Canada is not giving any money for us to do the park. We thought that we have to get someone who can twist people's arms. Even the mayor of Richmond Hill has not given us any money. He promised us some trees, and the last time he was there with the Premier of Ontario, the Premier says she used to live in Richmond Hill, and her house has a few trees. Maybe Colonel Nuss can go cut the trees and bring them there. So we are. I know the Italians are trying to do a monument, and they have been helped by the Canadian government. But we are small set of people, but the federal government has helped us a lot. $3 million for the seniors' home, $500,000 for the Cosmic Theatre, money for the Wall of Peace. In so many ways, the federal government has helped us. But you can't prevent us from begging. जिस घर में हो आरती चरण कमल चितलाए तारी बासा करे ज्योत अनंत जगाए जहाँ भक्त कीर्तन करे वहाँ प्रेम दरिया तहाँ हरि श्रवण करे सत्यलोक से आए सब कुछ दीना अपने भेंट करूं क्या नाथ नमस्कार की भेंट लो जोड़ो मैं दोनों हाथ जोड़ो मैं दोनों हाथ
सर्जन विसर्जन तुम्ही विश्व करता तुम्ही विश्व ज्योति देहो प्राण भरता तुम्ही काल के काल ओ शक्ति वाणी स्वीकार
बीच आओ जीवन पंथ मेरा प्रभु जगमगाओ बड़ो पाप मेरे बड़ो भाव भक्ति मुझे नाथ दो अपनी तुम दिव्य शक्ति मुझे मोह माया के सागर सिखाओ मेरे काम और क्रोध को नाथ मारो अहंकार मेरा बड़ो शक्ति दाता मेरा को त्रिकोटि हे बंधन विधाता मेरा को त्रिकोटि हे बंधन विधाता
Om Parvati Padaya Hara Hara Mahadev. This brings us to the end of our puja. We're going to do Aarti now, and then I will escort the minister. Aarti. Om Jai
जय जगदीश स्वामी जय जगदीश